Hello everyone, you're welcome to the family corner of TMAD. Apologies for the delay in starting. We've had some technical difficulties. Please confirm if you can hear me. I'm gonna try and see if I can see the comment section. Okay, just in case that you're writing any questions, I need to be sure that I can read them. Okay, I think okay, I can see the comment section now. Okay, I believe I can see the comment section now. Okay, so once again, welcome to the family corner of TMAD. Happy Sunday. How are you? I hope you're well. And today, this evening is 10 past 5 now. I'm going to be talking about exploring children's support network and my network of van. When we talk about my network of van, exploring children's sort of support network, even as adults, it's really good for you to explore your support network. And when I talk about support network, it's usually about when we have one or two individuals, okay, that can assist us, that can provide assistance. Hold on. That can provide us with like assistance, that can provide us with like guidance and stuff. Okay, so exploring children's support network. My network of van is actually a part of protective behaviors. This is something that I've been trained in, so I can facilitate training when it comes to preventing sexual abuse. However, when we're talking about exploring support network, children's support network, it's not about what's it called, preventing sexual abuse only. It's about you as parents knowing that your children, your young person, or the young people in your household, they have people that they can talk to, they can seek assistance. Obviously, you should be their number one point of call, but have you actually had a discussion with your child or with your children? And for those with little ones, this is something you should bear in mind as your children are getting older. As age is four, you can actually have that conversation with your children to talk about, to explore their support network. Okay, and even as adults, I'd like you to consider and think about your support network. Okay, so when it comes to my network of van, okay, my network of van is an activity that will help children to identify a support system that they can use if they need help. Okay, so it requires children, also adults as well, to identify network people such as parents, their aunties, family members, teachers, their aunties in church. Okay, and you want to have a discussion with your children, with your young person. You want to let them know that they need people in their network, people that you trust and they trust as well, people that can listen to them, people that will believe them, not people that will dismiss them, people that can do something to help them. So you want to talk to your children about three things. Do they have people in their network that will listen to them, that will sort of believe them, that will do something to help them? Every child, as young as from age 3, they need to have people in their network that will listen to them, that will believe them, that will do something to help them. Even as an adult, you need people in your network that will listen to you, that will believe you, that will do something to help you. And you need the Holy Spirit to be guiding you and leading you. As a family, you need to constantly be reviewing your support network, asking the Holy Spirit to guide you, asking the Holy Spirit to lead you, to orchestrate your path, to guide you about people that should be listening to you, people that should be believing you, people that should be doing something to help you. It's not you chasing and looking for people like that. It is God that will orchestrate those people into your path. Likewise, your children. Are you praying about your children's support network, that God will lead people within your family, outside of your family, that will listen to your children, that will believe your children, that will do something to help your children? This is something that you need to be praying about for your children, for your spouse, and for your household. Okay, I hope we're following. Okay, so when it comes to exploring children's support network, even your support network, one thing that can help is the network of AND. And when I talk about the network of AND, the network of AND is actually a tool to open a conversation about the key people in a child's life. And when I say network of AND is actually like, can you see my finger? Can you see my hand? It's actually having your 5 fingers, 4 fingers, 1 thumb, 5, okay? Can you see? So this is a tool to open conversation about the key people in a child's life and how they can support the child's need. The idea is to facilitate conversation about 2 things. We all have a right to feel safe all the time. We can talk to someone about anything. Do you know, it might apply to you, some adults, some children, some young people. They've experienced some difficulties in life and they've not been able to share it with anybody. And you don't want your children, your young people to go through that. They will go through all their childhood, all their adolescence, and they've struggled with something. And they don't have anybody within their support network that will listen to them, that will share God's wisdom, not the worldly way of thinking, that will share God's wisdom with them, that will believe them, and that will do something about it while carrying you along as parents. So it's really important that you explore your children's support network. They are never too, at least from age 3 till they're 18, really. Why they are also at university, be talking about their support network with them. Who are the people in your children's circle? Who are the people that listen to them? Who are the people that they listen to? Who are the people that will do something about if they needed help? I'm going to show you what I mean by what's it called, network of my network. And as adults as well, like I previously said, you need to be praying, okay, that God should direct the right help your way, okay, that you need support network. It can't just be you and your spouse. You need support network. You're not going to demand for people to be in your support network. You're just going to be asking God to lead you and orchestrate people into your path. And even when God directs people into our path, you're not going to force that, because it takes time to build friendship. It takes time to build relationship. It takes time to build our support network. And also God may bring people into your network per season, per time. So you need to hear what God is saying. Okay, so I'm going to do something quite creative now. Can you see this paper? I'm going to try for you to use with your children, young people. So I'm going to draw my finger, and then we're going to use it to talk about my network of hands. Okay, let me see what I can do from here. Look at this. I don't know if you can see my drawing. I don't know if it's clear enough. Can you see? So basically I drew my hand. So when you draw your hand with your children, from each bit, so let's say you've drawn this on a paper. You've drawn this on a paper. You want to then ask, do you have somebody here in your support network? Mention somebody that will be here. Mention somebody that will be here. Mention somebody that will be here, mention somebody that will be here, mention somebody that... And you want to explore, why is this person in your support network? Why is this person? Why? And if your children or your child struggles to come up with people in their network, you want to start thinking and exploring that it would be good to have this person for this reason in your network. It would be good to have this person, that person in your network. So this is an opportunity for you to talk about this with your children, explore their support network with them using my network of hands. So basically drawing around their hand on a paper, and then let them come up, give them that exercise, write it on each one. Let them come up with people in their circle, okay, people that they will talk to, people that will listen to them. And as adults as well, you don't even need to draw it. Have a sit down conversation with your spouse. Have an open conversation. Talk about your network of who are the people in your network. 5 fingers, 4 fingers and 1 thumb. Who are the people in your network? Who are the people that will listen to you, that will believe you? You can't live an isolated life, okay? You need to be asking God to direct people into your life, okay? I'm going to try and wrap up now, okay? So this evening I've talked about exploring children's support network, my network of hand. So my network hand is an activity that will help children to identify a support system that they can use if they need help. It requires children to identify network people such as parents, aunties, relatives. So it's basically your children shouldn't live an isolated life. Sometimes we have grown up, it may apply to you. People have gone all the way through their childhood, adolescence. They've struggled to open up to people about things that they're unsure about, things that they've struggled about. They've not been able. Some people they've opened up to their spouse, or some people they've kept it hidden. They've not been able to share, and sometimes it leads to living a paranoid life. It leads to living a shameful life, thinking, oh, this thing was shameful, etc. You don't want your children to go through that. So it's really important for children to have people, safe people that will listen to them, that will believe them, that will do something about whatever they want to talk about. They need people in their network. And have you taken time to speak to your children about people in their network? I drew around my hand and I said, ask your child to come up, even your young people to come up. Who are the people within their network? If they struggle, help them that, okay, it would be good to have this person in your network for so. So if you're really feeling like this at school, apart from me, apart from daddy, okay, you've got mommy and daddy there. Who else would you speak to? Are you encouraging your children to speak to relatives? Or are you keeping them away? Some friends that you appreciate their values in life, are you encouraging your children to speak to them? So when they're struggling, they've got people within their network. Or is it a particular teacher? Somebody, ask people, at least 3 people, but this network combined is for children to identify at least 5 people. And as an adult as well, you need to identify people within your network. Like I said to you, as an adult, you need to prayerfully ask God to bring people into your life. Sometimes God bring people per season, or people that will just stay in our life. You can't force support network. You can ask God to lead you to people and for God to just build that relationship. And why is it important to have support network? We can't live life alone. We need people. We can't live an isolated life. Even Jesus Christ was not isolated. They were 3 in 1, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And also, it's an opportunity to know that when you're struggling, somebody is there to listen to you. And there's nothing that feels awful. There's nothing that is shameful that you can never talk about with anyone. Have you ever had that conversation with your children or your young person to say there is nothing that is awful or that is shameful that you cannot talk to people in your support network? So support your child, support your children to come up with safe people in their support network that they can talk to, apart from mommy and daddy. But ideally, to be good for you to be a part of their support network and let them know that there's nothing that is awful, that is horrible. There's nothing that is embarrassing that they cannot talk to you about. And as an adult as well, I'll leave you prayerfully consider God should send people to your network. But like I said, you can't force friendship. God will build friendship around you, okay? If anybody has any question, any contributions, please feel free to comment before I wrap up for this evening. Any question, please let me know. I'm just checking the comment section now. Please, if you have any questions, please let me know. Any contributions? Since nobody has any question or contribution, after I've ended the live session, if you have got any question, any contribution, please leave in the comments section. I will, I will keep an eye, or I'm sure I will be informed. I will be notified if anybody has any question for me. All right, that's it this evening. I hope you have been blessed listening to Family Corner of TMAD this evening. Have a lovely evening and a good week. Oh, somebody is asking a question. At what age should children start identifying their support network? Okay, at what age your children start? I think as young as, depending on how your child's level of understanding, I think as young as age 3, you can talk to your child. If you're okay, let's say from age 3 now, you can actually, depending on your child's level of understanding, but I don't want you to make an assumption that your child doesn't have that understanding. You can actually start that conversation, hear what they've got to say, okay, so tell me, whenever you feel happy, who would you talk to? Hear what Tommy has got to say. Whenever you feel, so for as young as age 3, start that. But it's not a one-off conversation. It's a conversation that you have to keep repeating and repeating. So tell me, whenever you feel happy, who would you talk to? So let's draw around our finger, around your hand. So you draw around your hand. So who would you talk to when you are happy? So whenever you feel sad, tell me, who would you talk to? Whenever you feel angry, who would you talk to? So tell me, as young as age 3, but I know from age 4, age 4 can apply this activity very well. But as young as age 3, you can even ask, you can draw a dream house to say, okay, this is a dream house. Tell me, we don't know that you're trying to teach her by identifying their support network. So you've drawn around your child, and so who makes you happy? If you are happy, who would you talk to? Tommy, come up with somebody. If Tommy struggles to come up with somebody that she would talk to when she's happy or sad, support them to come to say, okay, Tommy, whenever you feel happy, you can talk to this. Whenever you feel sad, whenever something horrible happens, whenever something makes you angry, can you talk to this person, this person, this person? So as young as age 3, but keep reviewing it as they're getting older. Who is a support network? And other activities that you can also do is their dream house. So tell me, who is in your dream house? Age 3, age 4, age 5, age 6. So imagine, pretend that you have a dream house. Who would you like to live in your dream house and why? If you needed to talk to somebody urgently, come up with 3 people or 2 people that you will talk to, apart from mommy and daddy. But let them identify mommy and daddy first, hopefully. And if they don't identify mommy and daddy, who else would they talk to? Okay. Another question says, in these days of social distancing, can the support network be remote, not physically present? Can they be in another country? Absolutely. That's a fantastic question there. So when we're talking about support network for your child or for your children or for your family, your five fingers, they don't actually have to be physically present. Ideally, it's nice to have people locally that are part of your support network, but you want to be creative. You want to have people around, people in your circle. Your child, for example, can have somebody that you appreciate their values in life that maybe live in Canada, for example. Just ensure that you promote your child, even your communication with that person, because you appreciate that person's value. You consider that person as your support value, as somebody that is your support network to you. So encourage that communication, your child with that person, telephone, FaceTime, WhatsApp video. Promote that your child's communication with the person that you want to be a part of their support network, the person that you also want to be your family support network. Promote your communication with them, whether it's telephone, whether it's FaceTime, whether it's video. Be persistent in creating that communication with them when it's their birthday, etc. Like I said to you, don't force it, but let them know also that you actually do value their opinion, their views, etc. So answering that question, in days of social distancing, can support network be remote? Absolutely. Support network can be remote, but ideally it's good to have a mix of support network. A support network that is remotely, that you can reach out to. Is also good to have local support network. Hope I've been able to cover that question. So I've been talking about exploring children's support network, and I've been talking about exploring your support network as adult. Does anybody have any other question or the comments, any contribution about exploring support network? Please let me know. Any comments? Please let me know one thing that you're taking away from this session. one thing that you're taking away, whether once this video has ended or afterward or right now, please feel free to let me know what you're taking away from this session of exploring children's support network. The aim is for your child to have somebody that will listen to them, somebody that will listen to you as well, somebody that will believe. We don't want children to keep things in their on their mind without having somebody to do something about it. You want your support network to be a wide range of people that you appreciate their values in life, and you have to build that relationship with them, okay? And like I said to you, that let your child know that within their support network, there's nothing that is awful, that is horrible, embarrassing, that they can't speak or talk to people about. Okay, so that's all about exploring your children's support network. Remember, I'm giving you a challenge as well. I'm going to play this challenge with my husband. I probably have done it before in the past, but just like a refresher, to talk to him about who are the people in his support network. Who are the people that we consider to be in our support network, and why are they in their support network? Is this something we need to review? Who are the people in our children's support network as well? So have a lovely evening. Thank you for joining Family Corner of TMAD this Sunday. Have a lovely week as well. God bless you. Take care.